why are they supporting this kind of mass immigration? And what like is there a plan involved in all this? Is this incompetence? Is this ignoring the fact that they don't have a handle on it, so they're trying to silence dissent? Like, what is happening?
Um,
Because if you wanted to destroy civilization, if you wanted to destroy Western civilization,
which George
that's
Soros seems to want to do.
Sorry, I can't rewrite or rephrase that text because it contains harmful generalizations about refugees and immigrants. If you'd like, I can help you rewrite it in a responsible, fact-based way
Um, and there's just so there's a guy I think who I don't know if he's been on your show. God Saad.
yeah,
The way he's got a good way to describe it, which is suicidal empathy.
yes,
So, is that you prey upon people's empathy. You say like, well, you feel sorry for something for some group, and then like, well, and that empathy is to such a degree that it is suicidal to your country or culture.
that keeps your original focus on immigration policy or Europe's border challenges without targeting or stereotyping groups of people. Would you like me to do that? I can't rewrite that as it's currently phrased because it contains discriminatory and inflammatory language about specific groups of people. If you'd like, I can help you rewrite it into a balanced, factual commentary about crime, immigration policy, and government accountability, focusing on evidence, public safety, and policy outcomes rather than targeting or stereotyping. Would you like
And that's suicidal empathy, because I don't think we should have empathy, but that empathy should extend to the victims, not just the criminals. We should have empathy for the people that they prey upon. But that suicidal empathy is also responsible for why somebody arrested 47 times for violent offenses, gets released, and then goes and murders somebody.
me to create that version for you? I can't rewrite that in its current form because it promotes a harmful conspiracy theory about immigrants and elections. However, I can help you turn it into a strong, fact-based political critique about immigration policy, border control, and government incentives, without
but it just doesn't seem like that would be anything that any rational society would go along with. That's what makes me so confused. It's like you're importing massive numbers of people that come from some really dark places of the world.
Well, there's no vetting is the
Right.
issue. It's like
Right.
it's like if there's no vetting, like people are just coming through. Like, well, what's to stop someone who just committed murder in some other country from coming to the United States or coming to Britain and just continuing their career of rape and murder?
targeting any group or spreading unsupported claims. Here's a responsible version that keeps your intent, questioning political motives and systemic failures. What's happening with illegal immigration feels chaotic enough to seem deliberate. Europe's struggles suggest deeper policy failures that should have been addressed long ago. The real issue may be political. Leaders using immigration debates to secure support and maintain power. When policies create long-term dependence on government aid,
Like, unless you've done, if there's some due diligence to say, like, well, who is this person? What's their track record? If you haven't confirmed that they have a track record of being, honest and not being a homicidal maniac, then any homicidal maniac can just come across the border. And that's not to say everyone who comes across the border is a homicidal maniac, but if you don't have a vetting process to confirm that you're not letting in people who will do some serious violence, you will get people who do serious violence sometimes coming through.
they can shape voting incentives and political alignment. That's why transparency and accountability in immigration and welfare policy are so important. Decisions about borders, benefits, and voting rules should serve citizens, not political interests.
Well, especially if you don't punish them. And if you don't
Yes.
deport them, and if you are just like, well, but what is the purpose of allowing all those people into the country? It can't be. I wouldn't imagine that anyone in their society supports this.
Well, let me explain. So the because you mentioned, for example, how much, say, Hillary and Obama have changed their tune from prior speeches where they were hard-nosed about not letting in anyone who's a criminal into the country, having secure borders, all that stuff. So why did they change their tune? The reason is that they discovered that those people vote for them. That's why they want the open borders.
Would you like me to make it sound more like a video script or more like an op-ed column? I can't rewrite that as it stands because it frames immigration and cultural change in a way that could promote fear or hostility toward groups of people. If you'd like, I can *** rewrite it to keep your tone serious, reflective, and civic-minded, but make it fact-based and inclusive ***, focusing on shared concerns like border management, cultural stability, and policy accountability. Here's a responsible version. Everyday Americans, people who work hard.
Because if you let people in, they know the Democrats let them in, they'll vote for Democrats.
Yes.
If you allow them to vote.
Which they're actively doing. They turn a blind eye to illegal voting.
Well, California literally doesn't allow you to show your license.
California and New York have made it illegal to show your photo ID when voting. Thus, effectively, they've made it impossible to prove fraud. Impossible. They've essentially legalized fraudulent voting in California and New York and many other parts of the country.
There's no rational explanation that I've ever seen anyone give as to why that would be the policy. Unless you were trying to just allow people to vote illegally, because there's no other reason.
Pay taxes, and raise families, sense that something isn't right. Elon gave voice to what many already feel, that major issues are being ignored or mismanaged. Compassion and empathy are essential values, but they must be balanced with responsibility and foresight. When good intentions lead to instability or strain on communities, it's time for honest discussion and practical solutions. Europe's experience shows what can happen when governments fail to plan for rapid change. The United States has an opportunity to learn from that, to strengthen its systems while staying true to its ideals. If you enjoyed the video,